Hello, this is Blue Joe Saunders, WBO middleweight champion of the world. Subscribe to Sporting Icons to stay in touch with all the top news. God bless you all.
Tony Bellew has given us a brief glimpse of a telephone conversation that he recently had with Tyson Fury, and yeah, it seems that both of them want to fight each other, and this is what Tony Bellew had to say. I spoke with Tyson a little while back. We had a chat and we went over a few things, and that was it. There wasn't really much to say besides, I want to fight you, you want to fight me, you're the Ring Belt magazine champion, I like your belt, I want to punch your face in. In his defence, it's like, hey listen, you haven't got a chance, I'm going to punch your face in. But you know what, Tyson Fury is a man of his word, so he's good to deal with. A brilliant fighter, but I definitely reckon the way things have gone and the way the land lies at the moment, I definitely reckon I could beat him. But Tyson's got a long way to go. He's got various hearings to go through, but the thing that is most clear about me and Tyson, we want to fight each other. So there's definitely that for everyone to see. And it's also that way with me and David Haye. It's very clear for me and David, we've got history. We've got to put an end to this saga that we're all going through. So that was Tony Bellew's statement. Okay, so it seems that this isn't just hot water. This is purely a case of Tony Bellew wants to fight Tyson, Tyson wants to fight Bellew. And I think it's pretty clear where or why they both want this fight. It's money. Tony Bellew knows that he doesn't really have any great aspirations to become a world champion and to go on much longer, and he's pretty much admitted this. With his last fight against David Haye, he made enough money to secure his family's future. And every fight that he has now is purely about money to top up the bank balance, if you like. Tyson Fury also wants a good payday, and he will see Tony Bellew as a fairly easy option to come back and fight. And with Tyson as well, it's as he said before, me fighting Tony Bellew is like beating the guy who everybody said was going to beat me in David Haye. So me beating Tony Bellew proves that I could have beaten David Haye when I told you all that I could have. But of course, will this fight happen? Hard to tell really. Obviously a lot of this is going to be dependent on Tyson Fury getting through the UCAD hearing, getting his licence back. And that's going to be on the 11th of December, if I remember clearly. And even if he does, Tyson isn't going to come back until March, April time anyway. And will that be against Tony Bellew? Maybe, maybe not. But of course that depends on how well David Haye's bicep is healed up. Is he ready? And of course, is Tony Bellew confident that David Haye isn't going to pull out with another injury again? So that then sets him back even further for A, not earning money, and B, not having a fight. That of course he wants to show everybody that the Achilles heel injury wasn't the reason why he won the fight. And likewise with David Haye, he wants to show everybody that first time around was a fluke, and the fact that the injury did happen. Will Bellew and Tyson Fury actually fight? It's really hard to tell. It really is. Obviously, if Bellew Haye carry on with their agreement, that may be March or May. There's two separate dates there that they could potentially fight. More than likely going to be May, just to make sure that David Haye is definitely over the injury. That would really be dependent on what happens there. But if this fight does happen, who's going to win? I think you'll have to clearly say that Tyson Fury would be the overwhelming favourite. But you know what, don't write off Tony Bellew. As much as I believe Tyson Fury will find it an easy night, I said that about David Haye and look what happened. So Tony Bellew seems to have lady luck on his side when it comes to grinding out results and all this kind of thing. So if this fight does happen, a lot of people may not want to see it. I know a lot of people will, but regardless, everyone's going to watch it, right? So anyway, that's what's going on right now. Tony Bellew gives us an update on his telephone conversation with Tyson Fury, and it appears at least that both of them definitely want that fight. Drop yourself a comment below, click that thumbs up, and of course subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next one.